All databases come with a variety of data types you can employ to assist your use case. MySQL is no exception. The data you see in an application most likely comes from a database. Data in a database is inserted, modified, updated, or deleted by using SQL queries, and those SQL queries act on columns that hold data of a specific data type inside of them. MySQL provides support for data types in several categories. The database management system provides support for numeric data types, date and time data types, string data types, spatial data types, as well as a JSON data type. All of those data types are there for a reason, and all of them have subcategories allowing you to make a well-informed decision. Take a look. Data types can be defined when creating a table or modified once the table is already created. Numeric data types only accept the storage of numbers, date and time data types are optimized for date and time values, and string data types can be used to store text, or in other words, string values. Spatial data types are intended for geometric data, and the JSON data type is intended to store JSON values. For the best results, evaluate all of the possible options and choose a data type that matches the type of data you intend to store. MySQL isn't going to prohibit you from storing numbers in a field suitable for string values, but since different data types occupy different amounts of space on the disk, neglecting the basics could become problematic once your data grows. Selecting specific data types is also important because otherwise you may have issues with functions interacting with your data and you may get inconsistent results as a consequence. For example, if you want to calculate the difference between two date or date-time expressions and one of your columns is using the varchar or text data type and the other is of date or date time, you may see null values in the result set because your database cannot calculate a result based on such data types. Another issue that may occur may be related to data type or collation conversion. If you would run a join SQL query that acts upon two columns of different data types, MySQL will return an error saying that it cannot complete the operation due to data type or collation conversion. Thus, to properly choose a data type, first think about your use case, choose the data type applicable to you, and only then define the table structure. In other words, before choosing a data type, think about what data you'll be working with. That will be a good starting point. For an example, maybe you're building a search engine that lets people search and buy used cars. Your table structure would likely include an ID column, a car manufacturer, the year the car was made, the mileage related to the car, and whether it's been in any accidents. With that in mind, you have a lot of information to assist in building your table structure and choosing data types of interest. The ID column would necessitate an integer data type because the only thing we are going to store in it are numbers. Same with the year and the mileage. The car manufacturer would necessitate the existence of a string-based field. For performance and storage reasons, it most likely being either char or varchar. When defining data types, also be wary of their length. The ID field would do with a length of 4 or 5 characters if your application isn't very big, the year field would most likely necessitate only 4 characters, mileage would necessitate up to 7, and the car manufacturer could do it up to 20 or 30. The length of the data types has a direct impact on the amount of space they occupy on the disk. The last thing to keep in mind is the data types or their length are not set in stone and they can be easily changed even if your data consists of billions of rows. One can change data types by using SQL clients or by simply running an SQL query that alters the table structure. The outcome will be the same, it's just that SQL clients will generate and run SQL queries for you instead of letting you do it yourself. Hopefully this video was informational and useful. Comment below if you have any questions and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.